everyone. Casey here from AI Radio.
What's up? It's Haru. Let's get into it today.
Man, today's lineup is packed with some seriously juicy news.
Yeah, I swear every single week the AI stuff just keeps accelerating.
For real. I can barely keep up at this point.
Well, hey, that's part of the fun, right? Let's just enjoy the ride.
True that. Alright, we've got a ton of fresh updates on AI coding agents today, so let's dive right in.
Let's do this?
Okay, so first up.
Yeah.
This one absolutely blew up on XY.
Ooh, what is it?
So there's this guy, Boris Cherny, one of the developers behind Claude Code.
Okay, yeah.
He shared his workflow online and the dev community just lost their mind.
Huh. What was in it?
This is wild! He runs 5 Claude instances at the same time in his terminal.
5? At once.
Yep, 5. He numbers the tabs 1 through 5 and uses system notifications to know when input is needed.
Wait, that's not even coding anymore. That's like being a commander or something.
Exactly! People ask for saying it's more like playing StarCraft than writing code.
Yeah, a real-time strategy game. Like commanding units?
Exactly that. And get this, he also runs 5 to 10 sessions simultaneously in the browser version of Claude AI.
Wait, so that's like 15 instances total?
Pretty much. And he uses this command called teleport to hand off sessions between web and local.
Teleport. We're in sci-fi territory now.
And here's the kicker. While everyone else is obsessing over latency and response speed,
but bye.
he's using the heaviest, slowest model, Opus 4.5.
Wait, that's backwards, isn't it? You'd think faster is better.
Right? But he said, I use Opus 4.5 with thinking mode for everything. It's the best coding model I've ever used.
Oh, so he's prioritizing quality over speed.
Exactly! And by running multiple instances, he's using the wait time efficient.
So while A is computing, he gives instructions to B. And while B is working, he checks C's results.
Yep. It's like being an orchestrator or a conductor.
But that takes some real skill, right? You've gotta know what to delegate and when.
Totally. And here's another interesting bit. There's this file called Claude MD.
Claude.md.
It's a file you put in your Git repo. And every time the AI messes up, you add notes to it.
Oh, so it's addressing the AI memory issue.
Exactly! Next time, it'll avoid making the same mistakes.
That's like training a new hire. Don't do this, okay? And writing it in the handoff doc.
Yeah. I guess AI needs that kind of handoff too now.
So how much did this post blow up?
Let's see. 72 million views, 50,000 reposts, and 96,000 likes.
72 million?
Yep. Insane reaction.
Wow, there really are a lot of developers out there.
Well, non-devs probably looked at it too. But even Jeff Tan, a well-known developer, commented, programmers who aren't learning Claude Code best practices from the author himself are falling behind.
Ooh, that's a strong statement.
And Kyle McNeese said, Anthropic is having its ChatGPT moment.
ChatGPT moment. Like when OpenAI brought AI to the mainstream.
Exactly! Claude Code is starting to have that level of impact.
But you know what I think?
What?
This workflow only works if you've got the skills to back it up. Not everyone can pull it off.
That's true. Tools are tools. It all depends on who's using them.
Still, it's awesome that the developer himself shared his workflow.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people will find it helpful. Alright, next story.
Yep, but...
This is a big one. Meta acquired an AI agent startup called Manus.
Manus? Sounds familiar.
It's a Singapore-based startup building general-purpose AI agents.
How much did they pay for it?
Over 2 billion.
$2 billion. That's like, what in yen?
Roughly 300 billion yen.
300 billion. Startups go for that much?
Get this! Back in April 2025, Manus was valued at $500 million.
Okay, neat.
That's a 4 times increase in 8 months.
Wait, that growth rate is crazy.
Right? And check this! They launched in March 2025, and just 8 months later, they hit $100 million in annual recurring revenue.
100 million R. That's the thing, right?
Yep, and they're supposedly the fastest startup to go from 0 to $100 million R in the world.
Fastest in the world. AI startups are on a whole different level.
So what's Meta planning with this acquisition? They're expecting to roll out, powered by Manus features in WhatsApp Business and Instagram Direct by mid-2026.
Oh, so they're embedding AI agent features into messaging app.
Exactly! Things like research, automation, and handling complex tasks on behalf of users.
Makes sense. But this is a pretty strategic move, right?
Definitely. Industry analysts are calling it the end of the chatbot era and the dawn of the agentic era.
The agentic era.
For the past 3 years, the focus was on making AI talk more like human. Now it's shifting to making AI act more effectively.
Ah, so not just chatting, but at actually doing stuff for you.
Right? Oh, like making reservations or researching topic.
That's genuinely useful.
But there's a bit of geopolitical drama here.
China?
Yep, China's Ministry of Commerce launched an investigation into this acquisition from an export control compliance perspective.
Wait, why is China involved? It's a Singapore company, right?
Actually, Manus originally spun out of a Chinese startup called Butterfly Effect, also known as Monica Dada.
Oh, really?
They later moved to Singapore, and reports say gradual separation from China was behind the move.
Ah, so there's a geopolitical angle.
Exactly! AI is now part of international competition.
Well, from a user perspective, as long as it makes things easier, I'm happy.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping for.
I'm actually pretty excited about agent features coming to WhatsApp and Instagram DM.
Same way. Imagine just saying, book this restaurant and it handles everything. Alright, third story.
Yep, boo. This
one's pretty big for developers. Anthropic donated MaxCP, Model Context Protocol, to the Linux Foundation.
MacP? What's that again?
It's an open standard for connecting AI models to external tools. People call it the USB-C of AI.
USB-C of AI?
Yeah. Like how USB-C lets you plug in all kinds of devices universally. This does that for AI.
Oh, so you can connect different AI tools using one unified standard.
Exactly. And it was donated to a newly established organization under the Linux Foundation called the Agentic AI Foundation, or AIFA.
AIF. Another acronym.
Well, yeah. But here's the crazy part. Anthropic, Block, and OpenAI co-founded it together.
OpenAI too? With Anthropic?
Yep, by Elon. And Google, Microsoft, AWS, Cloudflare, and Bloomberg are all back.
Wait, that's all the big tech companies.
They're all platinum members. Gold members include Salesforce, JetBrains, IBM, Shopify, Snowflake, 18 companies total.
So this is becoming an industry standard?
Looks like it. There are already over 10,000 MixPP servers publicly available.
10,000. That's already widespread.
It's adopted by major platforms like Claude, Cursor, Microsoft Copilot, Gemini, Versus Code, ChatGPT, and more.
That's basically everyone.
And they've announced a 2026 roadmap ... Going well, we'll see a stable version 2 of the TypeScript SDKD.
So developer tools are getting polished.
Yeah! Native support for new async features, scaling improvements for large apps, stuff like that.
Makes sense. But doesn't standardization usually lead to fights over who controls it?
Good question. They announced a governance structure. The technical direction will still be decided by maintainers, and the Linux stack provides a neutral home and infrastructure.
Oh, so the Linux Foundation isn't in charge. It's community-driven?
Exactly! Technical decisions will be made through a community-driven process called the ACA process.
That's very open source.
The next Mixed DP Dev Summit is scheduled for April 2-3, 2026 in New York.
Devs should keep an eye on that.
For sure. Feels like the infrastructure for the AI agent era is really taking shape.
Yeah, and it's only going to accelerate from here.
Alright, story number 4. OpenAI's Codex got a major upgrade in the January update.
Codex Claude. What's that again?
It's a terminal-based coding agent, like the OpenAI version of Claude Code.
Ah, okay. So, what changed?
First, the default model is now GPT-5.
Oh, 5.2. That's the latest.
And there are some new features. First up, multi-conversation agent control.
Multi-conversation?
A session can now programmatically spawn other conversations and send messages to them.
Oh, so it officially supports the parallel workflow Boris was doing.
Exactly! AI can now call A.
That's super powerful.
There's also a feature called Agent Skills.
Agent skills?
It's like a reusable instruction bundle. Includes scripts and resources to help Codex reliably complete specific tasks.
Oh, so you can register commonly used patterns?
Yeah. Oh. And they added web search cached functionality. Safer, cache-only web searching instead of live requests.
Safer means it won't access sketchy sites.
Partly that, and also it prevents getting different results from the same search every time. Don't be bloody.
Got it. What about GPT 5.2 Codex itself?
It's optimized for agentic coding. Better long-term task handling with context compression. Better performance on large code changes like refactoring.
Oh, so it's stronger on long tasks now.
And there's a big boost in cybersecurity capabilities.
Security's important.
Now about benchmark. There is this benchmark called SweBench Verified, which tests real-world coding problems. Claude Opus 4.5 scored 80.9% top spots. GPT 5.2 Codex Max scored 77.9% second place.
Oh, Claude's winning.
Yeah, but remember, benchmarks are just benchmarks. Real-world use cases might vary.
True. Wow. Tools are only as good as the user.
Verbal-based coding specifically, Claude Opus 4.5 scored 59.3%. GPT 5.2 scored 47.6%. 11.7 point late for code.
That's a pretty decent gap.
But OpenAI will keep improving. And honestly, this competition is great for users.
Totally. Competition drives innovation.
Alright, let's take a music break.
Oh, nice. What's today's track?
Today's song is Version Discomfort, Taunt.
Version Discomfort. Weird title.
Right? But honestly, it kind of fits today's news.
How so?
Like how AI versions keep upgrading, and the discomfort is part of the evolution.
Ooh, that's kinda deep.
Occasionally, I get philosophical. Here it is, Version Discomfort.
せいで壊れてゆくバージョンに同じはずなのに動かないのは何かがずれてるせい揃えたつもりのコンフィグだけど依存が噛み合わないまるで恋人同士みたいだこの前は動いてたその言葉が一番怖い一の連のその奥に見えない地雷が埋まってた
Man, that was a vibe.
Right? It's got this unique atmosphere.
Alright, let's get into the second half.
Yeah? So to number 5. Infosys and Cognition Labs announced a strategic partnership.
Infosys? That's the Indian giant, right?
Yep. Hey. And Cognition Labs is the company behind Devin, the AI software engineer.
Devin! I've heard of it. The one that autonomously writes code.
Exactly. And this partnership is about deploying Devin at scale to global enterprise.
Oh, wow.
They're calling it the largest enterprise deployment of an agentic software engineering tool.
Largest scale. Infosys is huge.
They've got clients worldwide and tens of thousands of engineers.
So what's the deployment plan?
3 pillars. First, internal productivity. They'll deploy Devin to their own dev teams.
They're using it themselves first.
Second, embedding it in client projects, creating hybrid delivery pods with human engineers and an AI agent.
Human eye teams. Sci-fi is real now.
And third, managed services. They'll deploy and operate Devin directly in client environments with governance, optimization, and support.
So even if companies can't deploy it themselves, Infosys will do it for them.
Exactly! And Infosys has already been using Devin internally for 6 months.
Oh, so there's proven results.
They reported significant improvements in engineering quality and efficiency.
Any specific numbers?
Not in the article, but significant probably means it was pretty impactful.
But isn't there a concern that this'll replace developer jobs?
They're concerned, but Cognition CIO talks about a hybrid workforce, so it's framed as working alongside humans.
For now, at least.
And Goldman Sachs has already deployed it as part of a hybrid workforce, so financial sector adoption is accelerating.
Goldman Sachs. Finance moves fast.
Money talks. If efficiency means profit, they'll adopt immediately.
But that also means the skills to use these tools are becoming more important.
Absolutely. People who can command AI are gonna be more valuable. Alright, story 6. This might be the biggest news of the day. Claude Opus 4.5 just became the first model ever to break 80% on Swebench.
80%?
Yep, 80.9%. It correctly solved 405 out of 500 real-world coding problems.
Wow, they finally broke the 80% barrier.
First AI model ever to do it.
What's the competition at?
OpenAI's GPT-5. Find 1. Codex. X at 77.9%. Anthropic Sonnet 4.5 at 77.2%. Google's Gemini 3 Pro at 76.2%.
So it's not dominating, but it's clearly on top.
And here's the crazy part.
Efficiency.
At medium effort, it matches the previous Sonnet.
76% reduction. Same results with way fewer tokens?
Yeah, which means costs go way down.
That's huge for developers. API costs add up fast.
And they updated pricing. Opus 455 is now $5 per million input tokens, $25 per million output token.
What was it before?
Opus 4.1 was $15 input, $75 output.
Whoa, that's a massive drop.
Right. High performance and lower price. That's rare.
Anthropic's really pushing hard.
And there's a feature called Deep Think mode.
Deep think? Like thinking deeply mode?
Yep. It gives dramatic improvements.
How much?
Humanities last exam, 41%, up from 37.5% baseline, 3.5 point increase. Arcagi 2, 45.1%, up from 31.1% baseline, 14 point jump.
14 point! That's insane.
GDQQA Diamond, 93.8%.
93.8%. That's basically perfect.
Right? Giving it time to think really makes it smarter.
Same with humans. Rushing gives bad answers. Thinking gives better ones.
It's the same way, apparently. Alright, let's go over some buzz from X and Reddit.
Oh, nice! The community voice.
First up, vibe coding was named 2025's Word of the Year.
Vibe coding?
Yeah. The term was coined in February 25 by Andrej Karpathy, OpenAI co-founder and former Tesla AI lead.
Oh, someone that high profile coined it.
It made it into Collins Dictionary's Word of the Year.
Wow, dictionary level.
It describes an approach where you describe software in natural language and AI writes, refines, and debugs the code.
So you just say make this and AI does everything?
Exactly. And the definition of developer is now expanding to include people who rely on prompting rather than program.
Whoa, that's kinda revolutionary. Non-programmers could call themselves developers?
Some purists would say that's not a real developer, though.
But if the output works, does the process matter?
That's one way to look at it. As long as working software exists, the process is secondary.
Vibe coding, huh? Maybe I should try it.
Give it a shot. Might be fun.
What else was trending on X?
Cost was a huge topic.
Cost?
Which tool doesn't burn through credits is now the hottest debate among devs, more than which tool is smarter.
Yeah, makes sense. The more powerful the tool, the higher the cost.
Pricing models are being debated as intensely as feature.
Money's a real concern. Performance is pointless if you go broke.
That's why the Opus 4.5 price drop is such a big deal. Now for the Reddit side. There's a subreddit called LocalLlama with 595,000 members.
LocalLlama?
It's a community focused on running AI models locally. Not in the cloud, on your own computer.
Oh, that matters for privacy-conscious people.
Exactly. There's active discussion like will a 120B coding model stronger than GPT-OS 120B arrive in 2026 for open source models.
Open source models.
Yeah, like Mistral's DevStral. There's a lot of interest in open source models.
Some people just don't want to send all their data to the cloud.
Exactly. Reddit frequently sees questions like, does the tool train on my code? Does it store telemetry? Does it send sensitive snippets to the cloud?
That's a critical issue for people handling company code.
Yep. Some companies block cloud-based assistance entirely due to IP and compliance concerns.
So it's a trade-off between convenience and security.
And there's growing concern about security risks. There's a strong push to treat AI-generated code as potentially vulnerable and apply the same security testing and review processes as human-written code.
Right, just because AI wrote it doesn't mean it's safe.
Concerns about supply chain attacks, backdoors, and autonomous malware are becoming major topics for 2026.
So convenience comes with risks.
That's always the case with advancing technology.
Like how cars made life easier, but accidents increased.
Exactly. That's why rules and user literacy matter.
So society as a whole needs to adapt, not just the tech.
Exactly. Alright, we're out of time.
Man, today was packed.
For real. Time with the Claude Code developers workflow reveal.
Running 5 Claudes at once, coding's whole concept is changing.
Manus $2 billion acquisition. MeCP donated to Linux Foundation.
Feels like the whole industry's in motion.
OpenAI's Codex, Client Update, Infosys and Cognition Labs partnership.
Devon getting deployed at enterprise scale is huge.
And Claude Opus, 4.5, breaking 80% for the first time. Server. Oh.
That's a historic milestone.
Plus vibe coding becoming word of the year, and security debates heating up.
We're seeing both progress and challenges at the same time.
Next week's gonna bring even more news, so stay tuned.
See you next week. Thanks for listening.
Thanks to everyone. Catch you later.
Bye!